Right, it's been quite a bit of time since the last Storytime with Pumpkin video, and also quite a while since I last properly played Fortnite, to be honest. The only reason why I'm leveled up at all is because I've just been doing Save the World every now and then. So it's for that same reason that if I don't seem like I'm that good at the game right now, well, I'm as rusty as it gets. So for this story time, I imagine the title's probably something like maybe preparation or expectations, something like that, because of some stuff that's happened recently. So let's get into it. Also, I should probably mention that I literally haven't played a single game of the regular Simpsons Battle Royale. I've pinned a few of these quests, but yeah, I've literally not been on the map at all. Oh wow, yeah. Literally never landed anywhere. So, I think a few days ago, I imagine about a week ago from when you'll see this video. Oh, that's a cool little intro. Yeah, literally a week ago as you're seeing this. Basically, for those who don't know, I drive a car, and, well, as I was about to drive somewhere, I won't say too many personal details of course, but as I was about to drive somewhere, about a minute in, I started hearing this quite high-pitched sound. And at first I thought it was because maybe it was cold, because right now it's actually really cold outside. So I thought maybe that was the reason for the sound. And then all of a sudden, because the car's quite a new one, it has a whole bunch of sensors and everything, it started beeping at me, saying about... where on earth are these chests? Saying about how... if I could get in the house? How the tyre was punctured. So basically, one of the wheels was flat when I then pulled over. I don't know what caused it. I'm guessing maybe I went over something sharp last time I drove or something. Who knows? But that completely messed up the plan so much. And about a week ago as well. Mind the aim, there we go. About a week ago, or maybe it's 3 weeks, like a few weeks ago from this point, I also had another thing of plans getting ruined because I was ill, so my plan of doing certain stuff was completely messed up because I just couldn't do it from being ill. And even now I'm kind of still having to make up for the time that's been messed up from me planning it, if that makes sense. So I guess the point of this video is me saying I've kind of realised that things don't go your way all the time. You can plan out things as much as you want, but it's never going to be exactly as you intended. I mean, of course, if it does, then that's amazing, but there are quite a lot of the time where about to die here. Don't have a shotgun. There's a lot of the time where things don't go the way you expect. And, I mean, this has also happened a few times just near the beginning of this year, if anything. Beginning of 2025. I won't say too much because I don't know how much has actually been mentioned on the MFL clan channel, but for those who don't know, MFL Trog, my best friend, we made the clan together, all of that kind of stuff. He had something unfortunate happen, where he then had to stay in hospital for a very long time. It's the kind of unfortunate thing where, in the worst of scenarios, he wouldn't be with us anymore. And I mean, that was a whole another terrifying thing on its own. I just realised, because this is going to be December when you see this, so I may as well do a Christmas skin. So, as I've said, I guess the whole point of this video I'm saying is not always to necessarily be prepared for the worst, but to remember that things aren't always going to go perfect for you. And if anything, it can be better to prepare ahead of time for things and not leave it till like the last second or anything. Now that I think about it, I've kind of already said the main part of what I was thinking of. I guess you could also think of things like how, well, if things are going well for you, remember it's not always going to go well for everyone else. You know, even if you're having a good day, doesn't necessarily mean that everyone else is. I might be going completely off topic at this point, who knows. And I mean, I can't think off the top... So that was a person. I can't think off the top of my head other times in the past where things have kind of gone the way I wouldn't expect, in like a not so great way. And also, for some of the ones I can think of, it's a bit too personal to really bring up. Maybe the moral of the story is to prepare for the worst at all times. I'm not really too sure, to be honest. This might be my most scuffed story time with Pumpkin. I think normally I had like a whole script almost planned out in my head. Feels like this one's only been a couple minutes. Oh, I can't get out of here. I've no idea what shotgun this is, but alright. Can't build as well. What? Guess we'll do one more game. Actually, this might go a bit too far off topic. We'll see if I keep this in the video. In a way, I suppose you can kind of expand that idea of things not going as you planned to things with video games almost as well. I personally, and the majority of people I know that ever played Fortnite, don't really play it anymore. And despite that, a lot of people still seem to play this game, as you can kind of see by the fact I'm with a whole bunch of people in this lobby right now. Actually, I say that, but it's only 80. Unless 80 is the most in this mode, I don't know. I feel like older players, by that I don't mean age, but more so your experience with the game, how long you've been playing it for, that kind of thing. I feel like the older players tend to expect something out of a game, of course, because that's how it's been for them when they enjoyed it. But when things don't go the way they hoped, then of course the game seems like it's doing worse. However, of course, the fact that there's still this many people playing, unless there's some other reason, it suggests to me that a lot of people still enjoy this game and perhaps don't see it getting worse at all. It really shows how your expectations about something can vary so much to someone else's. I've been going so off track to what I originally planned here, but we'll work with this. And I mean, you could even expand this into just the way you view certain things. For example, wait, what is this? Okay then. I mean, a lot of people back when, I don't know, Chapter 1, Season 6 perhaps? Around that time, a lot of... Oh, I'm out of mats again. Around that time, a lot of people I knew personally had completely given up on the game at that point. But I still enjoyed playing the game, so we obviously kind of saw it in a different aspect. That's the kind of thing I mean. And I guess the way I could twist this back into what I was trying to originally say with expectations is because you view certain things in a way, you might perhaps expect other people to view it in that way as well. And ultimately, as I was originally saying with the whole planning stuff, it kind of shows as well that you may have planned things to a certain extent that others didn't. Sorry, it's probably getting really confusing. I'm probably sounding so lost now. Oh my word, my aim. I might have to cut this all out, I don't know. I'm just gonna suddenly jump to something mid-conversation as if I knew what I was saying this entire time. And I mean, expectations are very important in life, you know? Because when you think about it, as I'm doing this video, and even myself as I'm talking right now, I was not expecting to be saying any of this at all. So I guess another moral of the story is you've got to remember life always has a lot of unexpected things. I'm about to die, that's for sure. Oh dear. I've been in this kind of battle for a while. Blood just shockwaved away. Oh. What the? Whoa, 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 what is that? I have to reload. Whoa, what is hitting me, man? Whoa, 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 whoa. I was not expecting this. See what I did there? How ironic it is that the most random stuff happened in this video. The most unplanned thing is me talking about all of this stuff. I guess that's just very fitting, isn't it? Bet they didn't expect that, did they? Oi! Bet they didn't expect that either. Anyway, I feel like I've already said the gist of things. I said way too much. I could have probably said my entire thing in the first game I played, but we extend it, I guess. So, yeah. The remainder is just me trying to get a win, I suppose. Wait, there's donuts flop. Ah? Are these just... Ah? Looks like I've still got the editing. There we go. As the youths would say, Unk has still got it. Something like that, right? I might just be against bots at this point. Wait, there's hunting rifles? No one told me hunting rifles were back. Okay, no shot, that's a bot. That's definitely a player. What on earth is... Oh, that's just a bot there. Oi, oi, oi! Oh well, that wasn't bad gameplay to be fair for someone who hasn't really played properly in ages. And I mean, to be fair, again with expectations, I said earlier that I was gonna die, and then turned out I managed to actually beat that person, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully this didn't get too confusing. And overall, I guess what I was originally trying to get at was that it's not always good to have a very strict plan in mind, because the second something goes wrong, it completely messes up the entire thing for you. If anything, it's better to kind of just plan just in general and kind of go with the flow in a way as well, you know? Not necessarily to expect the worst things happening, but not to expect it to go perfectly all the time either. And with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.